needs some help. I don't really know what happened to it. Maybe something got caught in between the disc and the rotor, or maybe the brake pad's just worn out. That'd be weird because there's only 13,000 kilometers on this thing, but there's rotational, some sort of metal on metal. Sounds like someone's just constantly dropping a marble every few seconds. So I'm just gonna kind of jack up all four corners, spin it freely by hand and see if I can't hear anything. If I find the corner that's making that noise, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the wheel off and inspect it further, because that is whack. We do have parts on the way for this car, so the Veloster N is about to get a lot more exciting and making a lot more cool noises. Here we go. Let's see if it's this one. As you guys can hopefully hear, there's a little bit of pad touching the rotor. The rotor's not grooved, so that's all good there. As far as brake pad life goes, there is a lot of pad left, so moving on to the next. Wheel number dos. Not this one either. What the hell? I hope it's on the other side of the car, because so far we've struck out on the driver's side, and I honestly thought it was coming from the driver's side. So I'm gonna go check out the other two sides and we'll be right back. Well, that got me a whole lot of nothing. Zero answers out of that. It was really bad a couple nights ago and it wasn't too present this morning, so I figured maybe it was a rock or something that must have fallen off. I jacked up all four sides of the car, spun all four wheels clockwise and counterclockwise, slow and fast, shook them. All brake pads on all four corners are more than good, like 55–60%. All wheel bearings and hubs are tight and good. All wheels are tight and good. Everything's in balance, no vibrations or anything. So must have been something stuck in between the pads and the rotor or the caliper or something rotational wise. Must have had some sort of twig or pebble or something stuck in it that has fallen out, because now all is well. So I'm not too sure what was going on with the valve there, but kind of itching to take the Civic for just a little drive today. Just a little brap, you know what I'm saying? I also got my new 6-panel LED lights to go there and shine at us directly down on the cars, but I forgot them. So since I want to take the Civic out, let's take the Civic and go get them. Even though it's to go run an errand, I'm always pumped to take this thing out of the shop. I mean, just look at it. Roll backwards. Yup. Let's fire this unit up. Gotta wait for the AFR gauge to heat up. Let's get the ding. Oh, nice. Woo! Fires right up every time, baby. Nabil tune is mint. And there she is, boys. Alive and well. Man, this thing looks good. No more rattles with the new cat either. On the road in the Civic, let's go. Boys, I love this car. Like, on everything, I love this car. It's one of my favorite cars I've ever got to build. The build came out so perfect. I really do love this car, and it is a huge thrill to drive. 9,000 RPM, VTEC screaming, tuned on Honda, 2-step in, new exhaust. Like, this thing is a dream. That's a mad tech, brother. Okay guys, as you can see by how dark it is in here right now, the only light we have is coming from up here. It is super dark in here. We have two light fixtures up there on either side of the fan that I bought, these 6-panel, very bright LED garage lights. So we're gonna go ahead and stick these in there and see how much it brightens up this space. And then we're gonna try and affix this right up top here, and hopefully everything's good to go. I had to send the little person up. The big boys don't fare well up here. If the big boys go up there, this goes bye-bye. All right, boys, lights are in. They look small. You probably think they're not gonna do much, but check this out. This is the view of the shop. And the other lights that were in there were just like purple lights. They didn't light up anything. So this is how it looked with the lights on or off before. And now with the new $20 Amazon 6-panel LEDs, holy shit. Look at that lighting in here now. It looks like the garage door's open. We finally don't have to work 24/7 with the garage door open. Look, let me turn this off. 2 little lights from Amazon light up this whole entire shop. Fucking rad. Now, under the loft is super dark, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my light here, because I knew that these new lights would be powerful enough that I wouldn't need the light there. And I'm gonna go ahead and fasten it up under here. And there we go, fellas. It's a little jank. This side's got both of its screws, but the 2x4s weren't set up perfectly, so I just had to tie this side up with a string. Let's go for a little test action. All right, plugged in. Oh, and there we go. Our little workstation is lit up, and our whole shop is lit up. I couldn't be more pleased with how that came out. The shop is lit, my station is lit up, door is closed, and the camera actually has good lighting in here. I'm starting to get really pumped with the shop. Just pulled the Civic back in, fellas, and I think she might have an iffy throwout bearing. Clutch in, clutch out, clutch in. Throwout bearings making a little bit of noise. Damn it, dude. At the rate that I bang gears in this thing, throwout bearings have become regular maintenance. Trans has to come off this thing once a goddamn year for a new throwout bearing. That's insane, man. I've seriously, between the B18 and the B16, I've probably put 5 or 6 throwout bearings in this car. And now we have another one. Yeah. On another note, car's in here. Let's lower the shop and see how bright it still is. Shop door is closed and it's still bright as can be. Obviously, if we were doing engine-based stuff, we'd want to 180 the car, but just look how good that looks, dude. Dang. Sucks we got a throwout bearing, but everything is so well lit now. If we were working back and forth from here to here, we got plenty of light. But my situation is in shambles and I need to fix this now. just like that, my side of the shop is cleaned up and looking mint. Dude, this makes me so happy. Used oil is gone, stuff is tucked away. Civic has plenty of room to be worked on still. This is great, boys, check it out. Oh, that's just so much easier on the eyes. And I just couldn't be happier with how the space has come out. Unfortunately, I think the Civic is starting to throw a throwout bearing when you release the clutch. It does make a rotational grinding noise. I didn't find the rotational grinding noise on the Veloster though. Last thing we gotta do is wash that up and then we're out of here. Well, I'm sitting here washing the Vel and I'm like, why do we still have this? Everyone that has these cars takes it off and just has the Hyundai and the N. Let's take this off. Got the tools. Let's see how hard this is gonna be. There we go. I just don't want to scratch the paint. Don't crack. Oh, I broke it. Good thing we didn't need this where we're going. And well, that didn't last long at all. We got a Veloster now because we lost her brother. All right, since that broke and left a lot of residue, I had to bust out the DA and I made some magic happen. I don't know about you guys, but that looks way better. No more Veloster badge. I think that looks sick. I had to bust out the DA. I went with a medium Hex Logic polishing pad, and I went with some tougher polish, and it took the scratches and everything right out, and it looks immaculate. Let me know if you liked it better with the Veloster or without the Veloster emblem in the comments below. That's gonna go ahead and wrap up today's video. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.